opened or closed. We'll start to just bring awareness into our body. So a lot of research has found that just even bringing our attention to different areas helps to release the fascia in those areas. So we'll start to bring our attention and our awareness to our shoulders right now. We're going to inhale and start to bring the shoulders up by the ears. Exhale, we'll go ahead and release the shoulders down. Inhale, we're going to bring the shoulders up again by the ears. Exhale, shoulders down. So we're going to inhale, shoulders up by the ears. Exhale, shoulders down. This time, let's let them stay down. Connect with the length in your spine. Again, stacking ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. We'll take a big inhale here, trying to fill up your breath as much as possible. And then exhale out completely. We'll play a little bit with the 3-part breath, just inhaling, starting to feel the belly expand. Exhale, feeling your belly come back in. You can keep your hands where they are, or you can move them to your abdomen. Just inhaling, feeling the belly expand. Exhale, feeling the belly sink back in. And then we're going to move the breath to the rib cage. So we'll inhale belly and ribs. Exhale ribs, then belly. So inhale belly, ribs. Exhale ribs, belly. We're going to increase the breath now, just inhaling belly, ribs, chest. Exhale chest, ribs, belly. Again, inhale belly, ribs, chest. Exhale chest, ribs, belly. You can move your hands if you'd like. We're going to stay with this breath if that feels good for you, and we'll start to move the chin with this breath. So we're going to exhale, bring the chin down towards the chest. Inhale, you're starting to bring the ear over towards the shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, we'll roll it over to the other side. Exhale, chin to chest. And just following your breath, you can take this into full circles or stay in your half circles. Inhale, we're going to slowly start to bring the head back to center. Exhale. Great job, guys. We're going to bring the bottom of the feet together, knees out wide, and you can kind of move the legs around if that feels good for you, or stillness feels better. You can stay in stillness. Take a big inhale here, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Again, inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. When you're ready, we're going to start to move the chest. So let's do little circles. And you can make these circles big or make them small. So we'll inhale as you're starting to move forward and start to move into an exhale as you move backward. And you can move really slow and breathe really slow, or you can move really fast and breathe a little faster. Just noticing your breath, noticing what it feels like to move in your body right now. We'll start to bring the torso to center, and we'll start just kind of a cat and cow spine. So we'll inhale, just opening up the chest. Exhale, you're going to round the spine. Inhale, just start to come into a little back bend. Exhale, round. Just following your breath, inhaling, opening up into a back bend. Exhale, rounding. I'll do 3 more of these. Inhaling, opening. Exhale, rounding. we're coming to a nice long spine. Exhale, we're gonna hinge at the hips and start to fold forward. And just being gentle with yourself so your body's still warming up, so don't feel like you have to go too far forward. Just enough to start to feel a stretch. Next inhale, we're gonna slowly come back up. We'll stack the feet down. The hands can come back behind you, either on the forearms or on the hands. We're gonna switch to wide for the legs, warming up the hips. So I like to inhale as I come to center and exhale as I come to the side. But if you want to breathe in a different way, breathe differently. When you're ready, we're going to come to center, and slowly we're going to start to lower ourselves down. You can use core strength, or you can grab the back of your legs. So we're going to slowly roll down from the upper spine down to the neck, just slowly rolling down. Once you're down, we're going to bring the feet down onto the mat, getting ready for bridge pose. So stacking the ankles underneath the knees, hands beside the hips. We'll start to just inhale, lift the hips up towards the sky. Exhale, go ahead and release it down. Inhale, you're pressing into the feet, lifting the hips. Exhale, rolling it down. And right here is a great time for the 3-part breath. So maybe inhaling, feeling belly, ribs, chest expanding. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly sinking down. And inhale, you're pressing into the feet, lifting the hips, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. You can start to add the hands with this by inhaling, starting to lift the hands up and over. Inhaling, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, release it down, belly, your chest, ribs, belly. Just following your breath, inhaling, moving upward. Exhaling, moving downward, starting to wake up our back body. So a lot of us, a lot of back pain and hip pain comes from weakness in the glutes. Inhaling, moving down. And the next time that you inhale and come up, we're going to stay with the hips lifted up. We'll take the right hand and bring it up towards the sky, grab at the finger break, and you kind of pull the fingers back, just warming up the wrists for a second while we work the back body. Option to stay right where you are, or you can kind of pulse the hips if you want to add a little bit of movement for the glutes and hips, activate them a little bit more. We're going to go to the other wrist, so just grabbing for the other wrist, just getting a nice wrist stretch. And again, option for a little bit of pulsing here. Great. We'll go ahead and release the wrist. We'll inhale, maybe lift the hips a little higher, and then exhale, release the hips down. Next inhale, you're going to press into the feet, lift the hips back up. You'll heel toe the left foot more towards the center. Right leg's going to come up towards the sky. We're going to roll out the ankle here. Option to keep the hands where they are, or you can start to press kind of below this hip bone here and kind of slide it away to kind of press these muscles kind of away from this hip. And so you could be rolling out the ankle while you're doing that. That feels good for you. And then we're going to go ahead and go to the other side, just bringing that right foot more towards the center. The left leg's coming up. Option to roll out that ankle. Option to kind of press into the muscles below the hip, the front of the hip. Inhale, option to come a little bit higher. Exhale, go ahead and release the foot down. Inhale, lift the hips higher. Exhale, slowly lower the hips back down. And inhale, we're gonna lift it back up, last one. We're gonna heel toe the left leg back to center. This time we're keeping the knee bent. So kind of a 90-degree angle with the knee. And we're just gonna move the knee kind of in and out, Just bringing some awareness to that hip socket is how much mobility you're having there today. Keeping the core nice and strong helps stabilize you. So we're trying to just move the femur and keeping everything else as still as you can as we move the femur with that knee kind of moving in and out. Good job. When you're ready, go ahead and release the foot down. You're bringing the right foot more towards center, left leg's coming up. Again, kind of a 90-degree angle from that, the thigh and the lower leg. And then we'll start to bring the knee out and in, and trying to keep the rest of the body as still as possible. Bringing a little bit of mobility into our hip socket, warming up the ligaments and bones and tissues in the hip. When you're ready, go ahead and release it down. Hands beside the hips. Inhale, lift the hips a little higher. Exhale, go ahead and slowly lower the spine down. Knees are coming in towards the chest. You could take some circles here if that feels good for your lower back. And circling around the sacrum, the tailbone. And we're going to start to stack the knees right over the hips. The lower legs are going to come kind of out at a 90 degrees here. And trying to keep the spine neutral. So this lower back staying up off the mat, the neck staying up off the mat. We're just going to tap one toe down at a time. Trying to keep everything else the same, and we're just tapping the toes. The core is going to start to activate as we do this. So we'll inhale as we move the leg up. Exhale as we move the leg down. And see if we can kind of slow the motion down a little bit more. So the slower we go, the more we're going to have to use our stabilizing muscles. Slowly take the momentum out of the movement. And again, if something feels irritating, if this is irritating on your hips or irritating on your lower back, feel free to skip it, change it. Good job. When you're ready, we're going to bring both knees back into the chest. You can take those circles like we did before, circling around the tailbone. Next inhale, you're going to bring both legs straight up towards the sky. And I like to sit on my hands for this one. You don't have to, it's just a little easier on my lower back. Palms facing down if you're sitting on them, sitting on the back of your hands. And inhale here. And we're going to be doing the same thing, but this time with straight legs. Exhale, lowering one down. Inhale, bringing it up.
Hurry up.
Exhale, lowering it down. Inhaling it up. And let's really play with either pointing the toes or flexing the toes, but having a clear decision on keeping those legs really active, either with flexed toes back towards your face or pointed toes. So you're going to try to end on the opposite side that you started. And then when you're ready, we're going to bring the knees back in towards the chest. You can take some circles here. Circles feel good for you. This time we're going to take the right knee and just start to pull it in towards the right armpit. The left leg's going to come up towards the sky. So you're pulling the right knee in towards the armpit, the other leg's coming up towards the sky. You're going to inhale here. Exhale, go ahead and lower the leg down. Inhale, you're bringing it back up. Okay, so this time as we exhale, we're going to flex the toes back towards the face. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, point the toes, pull it back up. Exhale, flex the toes, lowering the leg down. Inhale, pointing the toes, pulling it back up. Again, can you move slowly? Can you keep the rest of your body nice and still? Good job. Last one. And we'll bring the knee into the chest, and we're just doing the same thing on the other side. First, just starting kind of with whatever feet you'd like to start with, just exhaling, lowering down, inhale, coming up. And then when you're ready, you're going to exhale, flex the toes back towards your face, pull the leg down. Inhale, point the toes, you're lifting it back up. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Letting kind of your own breathing rhythm decide how fast or slow you're going here today. Good job. I think we got about one more. When you're ready, bring the leg back up, knee is coming in towards the chest. Again, you could take those knee circles if that feels good for you. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, lift both legs up towards the sky. This time we're going to take the legs wide. And you're trying to find a spot where it feels comfortable for you. So don't just dip into flexibility. If it feels like too much, bring it in a little bit, even if you have to activate the legs a little more. We're going to take the hands back behind the head. Elbows are kind of staying in. We'll inhale here. Exhale, you're going to reach the head up towards the sky. Inhale, slowly lower it down. Exhale, head's coming up towards the sky. Inhale, slowly lowering. Exhale, moving it up. Inhale, lowering down. Again, you can change this if this is feeling too intense for you. Exhale, moving upward. Inhale, coming back down. If it's irritating your lower back, irritating your legs, you're welcome to change the leg position. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale, lowering down. Last one. Exhale, moving up. Inhale, moving back down. We'll use the hands to help bring the legs together. You can shake out the legs in the air. You can shake out the hands in the air. Knowing that, like, when we bring more jiggle kind of feeling into the body, that really helps to release the fascia in the body when you can feel a little bit of a jiggle happening. When you're ready, you're going to bring the knees in towards the chest. We'll do some more of those knee circles. And then if it feels okay on your spine, you can start to rock kind of up and down your spine. Eventually coming all the way up, we'll kind of cross at the knees, bring the hands in front, and we're stepping back into our table. You guys doing okay? So wrists are coming underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, toes could be tucked or pointed, whatever feels better for your knees. We're gonna get into a cat and cow, so inhale, dropping the belly, opening up the chest. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, you're dropping the belly, opening up the chest. Exhale, rounding. Just following your breath. You're taking this as slow or as fast as feels good for you today. You could take extra circles if any extra kind of movements are pulling you. So sometimes it's nice to add a kind of a shoulder to hip, or maybe taking circles side to side instead of in a more linear way. You could add neck movement into this. When you're ready, we're going to bring that left knee in towards the center. The right leg's going to start to lift up. And we'll just do a couple of kind of kicks up towards the sky. We'll do about 5 to 10 depending on how fast you're going. The belly button's pulling in. Slow, deep breaths as you're moving. And then we're gonna exhale, lower it down, go to the other side. You're kicking up towards the sky. Again, you're moving as fast or as slow as feels right for you today. And maybe this side wants to move at a different pace than the other side. That's okay. Just noticing. When you're ready, go ahead and release the leg down. We're going to the other side. This time we're bending the knee and we're gonna draw circles. So a few circles in one direction. And I like to keep the toes flexed towards the knee here, but if you wanna keep pointed toes instead, you can. Go ahead and change directions. Great job. And then we're gonna release the knee down. We're going to the other side. We're starting with the leg up and then taking your circles, whichever direction you want to start with. Again, I like my toes flexed, but if you want to point the toes, you can. Just keeping the leg really active as we move. Trying to keep the rest of the torso nice and still. A nice long neck. We'll change directions. When you're ready, go ahead and release it down. I'm gonna get into a couple more cat and cows. Just releasing the spine, anything that might have happened there. Feel free to add any extra, again, movements with the hips, with the shoulders, with the neck. Just starting to feel in, add any kind of intuitive motion that you like. It's also nice sometimes to slow the cat and cow down and to hold kind of into it a little bit longer. When you're ready, you're going to tuck the toes, start to lift the hips up and back, find your first downward dog. So ears are coming in line with the hands, feet are either together or hip width apart. The heels could be up or maybe they're coming down onto the mat. Maybe these could be straight or bent. We'll take a big inhale here. One more big inhale. Exhale out completely. Hold the exhale out. We're going to step the feet outside of the hands. So step. And then we'll start to bend down into Malasana. So hips are coming down. If the ankles are lifting, that's okay. You could bring the hands up for a second. We'll take a big inhale here. Feel your chest open. And then exhale, plant the hands. We're just stepping right back. You go all the way back into downward dog, or if you're looking for a little bit more power, you could just hold in plank instead. So big inhale here. Exhale out completely. Hold the exhale out, and then we're stepping forward again. So try to step forward with the other foot, and then we're coming all the way to Malasana. This time, if you want to roll out the neck while we're here, you can. You want to roll out the wrists here, you can. I've been kind of liking this, where you keep the wrists together the whole time, and you try to keep them connected the whole time. Sometimes that's kind of a fun way to roll them out. When you're ready, we're going to plant the hands. We're stepping back again into either plank or downward dog. We're going to take again a big inhale here. Exhale out completely. This time you can either step or you can play with jumping the feet outside of the hands and start to bend down, find your Malasana. So we're going to do this a couple times. So you could be shaking out the wrists, you could be rolling out the neck when we come to Malasana. And then we'll take a big inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, either step or jump back. Find your plank or downward dog. Big inhale here. Exhale out completely. Step or jump the feet forward. Find your way into that Malasana pose. Good job. Big inhale, and you can add any any movements here that you want to. Exhale, go ahead and plant the hands, step or jump back. Find your plank or malasana. Big inhale here. Great job. Exhale out completely. Hold the exhale. Step or jump forward. Find your malasana. Again, you can add even movements in the hips here. Sometimes this is nice to add a little side to side here. Adding any kind of hip motion that feels good. We're just gonna do one more. So big inhale. Plant the head. Exhale, you're gonna step or jump back. Find your plank or malasana. Or plank or down dog. The last one, we're either stepping or jumping forward, finding your malasana pose or low squat. Good job. This time we're going to add some twists to this. So one hand's coming down, the other hand's going to come up. You can stay right here, or you can start to bind the arms. I'm trying to reach for the arms. So yeah, you kind of wrap it this way. And then, and then we'll go to the other side. So you start here, and then you would, if you're going to do the bind, you kind of turn the palm up and wrap it.
Okay.
When you're ready, coming back to center, we're going to plant the hands. This time we're going to lift the hips up. You can move the legs in any way that feels good. You could take the legs wider. You could bring them in closer. You could take kind of some side to sides if that feels good for you. When you're ready, you're going to heel toe the feet kind of hip width apart from each other. We'll inhale, come halfway upstream this one. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, we're coming halfway upstream. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, halfway upstream. Exhale it back. Good job. This time we're going to inhale and come all the way up to standing. You might reach the arms up to the sky for a second. Exhale, release the hands down. You can shake it out. You guys doing okay? My girls are just going to do gymnastics over there. They're on yoga. When you guys are ready, we're going to inhale, start to find a spot to gaze at. We're getting into a balance pose. We're going to bring the knee up towards the chest. You can roll out the ankle for a moment. Great job. Exhale, go ahead and release it down. We're going to go to the other side. Knee up towards the chest. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, the other side's coming up. Big inhale here. So everything's going to stay the same, but we're going to just try to just lift that lower leg. Exhale, go ahead and release it down. Inhale, the other side's coming up. So everything stays the same, and we're just moving the lower leg. Good job. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, let's lift the arms up. Exhale, we're going to take a forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, dive all the way back up. Exhale, release the hands down. Inhale, the right knee is coming up towards the chest. Okay. So you can take a couple knee circles if you'd like. We're going to grab for the toe. And we'll start to move the leg out wide. You can stay right here, or you can play with starting to straighten the leg. Find a spot to gaze at. You could use this other arm as counterbalance in any way that feels good for you. Good job. Bring it back towards center slowly if you can. Shake it out. Okay, when you're ready, first starting with the knee coming in. Maybe taking a couple circles. Option to grab that big toe. Take the knee out wide now. This is a good spot to stop. And you might find one side is a little more wiggly than the other. If you want to straighten the leg, you can. You don't have to. You can move this arm in any way that feels good for you. When you're ready, slowly release it down, shake it out. Good job, guys. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, we're coming all the way back up. Exhale, hands into your chest. Great job, guys. Okay, we're coming to the top of the mat. We're going to do kind of a lit yoga sun cell L, is what they call it. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, sit into your chair pose. So for this, we kind of take chair pose instead of that forward fold, that halfway lift. So one more inhale. Exhale, you're going to release the hands down, step the right foot back, drop the knee. So we're doing like a 90-90, so 90 degrees here, 90 degrees here. If you want a block under your knee too.
Yeah.
You're going to inhale. You want a block?
Yeah, probably. Just for my knees, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I use it sometimes.
Oh my gosh, if I wear this.
Yeah, these are nice. So we're going to inhale here. Exhale, take a cactus arm. Inhale here. Exhale, you're going to twist towards the back knee. So twisting towards the front knee. Inhale, coming to center. Exhale, twist towards the back. Inhale. We're doing two more. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Go ahead and release the arms down here. Inhale, lift the right arm. It's going to come up and over. And you're just taking a little neck stretch here. This hand could stay where it is or it could reach around. The legs are really active here, so you're almost feeling like this knee is trying to slide towards the heel. So the more you can kind of activate these legs, the better. And the inhale, go ahead and release the head. Lift the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, we're going to plant the hands. You're just going to slide this one and then halfway back, step onto this foot, and we're extending the leg. If you guys want blocks for the hands, we're going to use blocks for the hands. So for here, we're aiming for kind of an L shape with the legs. And what we want more of is just this leg to be really active. So not really about how high it is, but just keeping it really strong and active. The standing leg could be bent or straight. Exhale, go ahead and release the back foot down. The other foot's going to slide back to side, and we're working our way into downward dog. Next inhale brings us into plank pose. We're going to take a couple breaths here, feeling nice and strong and powerful. You can always drop the knees. We're going to inhale here. Exhale, slowly lower it down. Keep the elbows in. Inhale, we'll drop the belly down. Lift the chest. Find your range of cobra. So we're feeling as if the hands are trying to slide back towards the hips. The chest is trying to pull forward like there's a string on the chest trying to pull it forward. Nice long neck. One more inhale. Exhale, go ahead and release down. Press into the hands. You might move up through plank for a moment and then into your child's pose or downward dog. Okay, so right leg's gonna lift up and back. Exhale, right foot's gonna step forward. We're finding 90-90 on the other side. So we're gonna repeat what we did, just going to the other side. So knee over ankle. And inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Following your breath. You girls can do it with us. Okay, think we have one more. When we come back down, we're going to release the hands down. We're grabbing with the left hand this time, taking a little stretch for the neck. The right hand could stay where it is or it could wrap around. The legs are really active, again, like they're trying to slide together. Like you're trying to bring that heel towards them. Go ahead and release the head when you're ready. Inhale, lift the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, release the hands down. We're going to move that front foot kind of halfway and then step back into your standing out. So again, nice active leg. Is this the other side? Did I do the same side?
I think I missed it.
Okay. I was like, I'm feeling like mixed around. It's okay. It's alright if we mixed it. Good job. One more inhale. Exhale, go ahead and release the foot down. You can slide the other foot beside it. Find a downward dog or child's pose for a minute. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose or the mouth. One more inhale through the nose. Exhale out completely. From here, you're going to either step or jump forward. Bend the knees. Inhale, come right up into chair pose. One more inhale here. Exhale, go ahead and release the hands down. Good job. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, release the hands down. Good job. Inhale, shoulders up by the ears. Exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, reach the arms up. We're going right back into it. Exhale, sit down. Inhale here. Exhale, release the hands down. You're stepping the right foot back. Drop the knee. Inhale, come back up into 90-90. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Good job. Inhale, center. Exhale, release the hands down. That right hand's coming up and over, grabbing for the head. If this feels like too much, you can do it without the hand. You could also bring the other arm around the back. Inhale, go ahead and release the hands. This time the right hand is going to come beside the left foot, and you're just moving the front foot back. You're finding your way into your side plank. You can keep the bottom leg bent, or you can straighten the bottom leg. That top leg could be up or down. Good job. We're putting a little bit of weight in that front wrist, keeping the shoulder really active and strong so we're not just falling into the shoulder. Nice strong neck too, so we're not just letting the neck fall down. Good job. One more inhale. Exhale, go ahead and step the front foot or the back, that left foot forward, finding your way back into 90-90. Inhale, lift the arms up. Good job. Exhale, go ahead and release the hands down, plant the hands, find your way into plank pose. Any plank you'd like if you want to take the knees down or knees up. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Feel the chest open. Exhale into down dog or child's pose. This time, inhale, the right leg is coming halfway or lifting up. This time we're going to step the right leg halfway up. We're stepping into our standing out this time. So this leg is just stepping halfway forward, and then you're lifting the left leg. You can keep the hands planted. You can bring the hands to the lower leg, or you can hover the hands. But they're just making kind of an L shape with the legs right now. Keeping that leg that's in the air really active. The standing leg could be bent or straight. Again, if something I'm offering doesn't feel good for you, you're welcome to change it. Good job. Exhale, go ahead and release the back foot down. Inhale, swing the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. We're going to just pulse the leg up towards the sky a couple times. Good job. Then exhale, go ahead and release the foot all the way down. Inhale. When you're ready, the right leg is coming back up. Exhale, right foot is stepping forward, finding your 90-90 on the side. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Nice, strong body. So we're stacking. So the ears are coming right over the shoulders, shoulders right over the hips, hips right over the knees. And you're activating the legs so that they're like trying to slide together. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. A couple of these twists. And then when you're ready, go ahead and release the hands down. That left hand's going to come up by the ears with a little neck stretch. Option to do it without the hand. Option to take the back hand down. Inhale, we'll come back to center. Go ahead and release the hands. That left hand's going to come beside the right foot, finding your way into your side plank, whatever version you take. That's side plank. Keeping a lot of kind of weight on the wrists. We're starting to build up some wrist strength by putting a little bit of weight on the wrists. Keeping the shoulder really active so we're not just letting the shoulder drop into the neck. Nice long neck here. Good job. And then as smooth as you can, you're going to take that right foot and try to step it beside the left hand. Back into your 90-90. Inhaling, we're coming back up. Exhaling, hands are either side of the foot. Press into the hands, find your plank pose. You can always skip this and go right into downward dog. Inhale here. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale into down dog. Good job. This time you're going to step the left foot forward when you're ready, halfway forward. Inhale, lift the right leg half. Standing out. So again, what we're really trying to focus on is the leg in the air is being really nice and strong. The standing leg could be bent or straight. The hands could be on the ground, they could be hovering, they could be wrapping around the knee. When you're ready, go ahead and plant the hands. Drop that right foot back, slide the left leg all the way up and back. Find your way into three-legged dog with the left leg lifted. We're going to pulse the leg a few times. When you're ready, go ahead and release the leg all the way down. You're going to take a big inhale here, exhale out completely. Hold the exhale out, either step or jump forward. This time we're going to take the feet out wide. Find your way into Malasana. Option for some neck circles. Option for those twists that we did before, or movement with the legs. You guys want to do the arm balances today? Or not? So that if you wanted to do the arm balancer here, you just the hands would be about a foot away, about shoulder width apart. You spread the fingers wide. The elbows would bend back towards you. The knees are going to kind of lean somewhere onto these upper arms. And you kind of seesaw yourself forward. As you come forward, that forward movement is going to help to lift.
I envision a face
Kind
planting.
of, yeah, so that is the tricky part, because the lower that you let the base come to the ground, the easier it is to lift the hands, but then you're close to the ground. Your face is close to the ground. Okay, when you guys are ready, we'll go ahead and get into our forward fold. So yeah, feel free to play with that as long as you want. The girls like to play with those. Okay, when you're ready, you're going to heel toe the feet closer in together. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale it back down. Bend the knees. Inhale, we're coming all the way up and down. So we can roll up the wrists for a second. You're going to inhale, come all the way up into the balls. Exhale, sit back into your chair pose. Inhale up into the balls. Exhale into chair pose. Inhale, lift the end. This time exhale, let's release it down into our standing pose. Okay, so we're gonna do the kind of that low chair. So for this one, you want to keep the knees together. The feet could be wide or the feet could be together, whatever feels more natural to you. We're gonna start to lift the heels really high. The hands are gonna come forward, and we're starting to bend the knees. And you're slowly trying to bring the hips towards the heels. And if they don't go all the way there today, that's okay. And coming down as slow as you can. And then this is another hard part. Keep the knees together. Press the knees together slowly, slowly coming all the way back down. Exhale, release it back down. Good job, shake it out. All right. So we're gonna do one more. I think we have time for one more flow with the standing L. We're gonna add one more thing in, and then we're gonna get into our final stretches. Now inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, sit into chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale, release the hands down. This time, let's step with the left foot to start. Drop the left knee. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, release the hands down. We're going to take that in the next stretch. You could have the hand or not have the hand. The other arm could reach around or stay where it is. Slowly, we're going to release the head. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, lift. Lower that left hand. Find your way into your side plank, however you want to get there. Side plank is really good for the spine, especially if you have issues with scoliosis. Slowly, slowly, we're going to start to bring that right foot forward. Find your way back into your kind of kneeling pose. Inhale, lift the arms up. This time we're going to take a side lunge. So we're going to slowly start to tuck those back toes, lift the back knee up, and then we're turning wide and starting to bend the left knee. And we'll just pulse it a couple times on the left. Good job. So the feet are angling whichever direction that the knees want to track. So the knee should track right over the foot. And so whatever angle that is feels more natural for your knee, you're going to do that.
I don't know how do you.
Yeah, just stay right around here.
But is this yoga through the park or is this your own separate day?
We're just meeting here on Tuesdays at 8:30. I won't be here next Tuesday, but if you want it, you're just welcome to come throw that down. Yeah.
And what's your name?
Bridget.
Bridget. And what do you charge, Bridget?
Nothing, yeah, just for free, just for fun.
And
Yeah.
you're certified and everything?
Yep, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I've been teaching yoga, for a good 10 years or so.
Where at?
I was over at Peaceful, and now I'm gonna start doing some stuff over at Relentless on certain days.
Yeah,
so.
Ellen used to be my trainer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Very familiar with Ellen. Okay, good.
Yeah. So I'll be there on Thursday
But
sometimes
not
too.
next Saturday.
But yeah, I won't be here next Tuesday. But yeah, every Tuesday, usually at 8:30, if you ever wanna
Okay,
just come.
great.
All right.
Oh, did I say Saturday?
Yeah, Tuesdays.
I
Yeah.
keep thinking today's Saturday. I don't know why. Have a good day.
You too. Okay, when you're ready, we're gonna come all the way forward. You're starting to bend the knee. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, release the hands down. Tuck the back toes. You're gonna slide that front foot all the way back. We're taking three-legged dog for a moment. You could post the leg up towards the sky if that feels okay for you. And then we're stepping the right foot halfway forward. Find your standing L. Option to hover the arms. And then we're going to release the hands if you have them lifted. We're going to slowly start to bend the standing leg. So the knee is going to start to come outside of the standing foot. So the knee in the air is going to come outside of the standing foot. We're bringing it all the way down to the ground. And then slowly we're going to lower the hips down. So we're getting into this kind of twisty position. And you can always straighten the bottom leg if you like. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands are coming to the shoulders. Activate the core to help steady you here. And we're just taking little circles. So a few circles in one direction, a few circles in the other direction. You're keeping kind of the core activated so that there's just kind of movement in this upper body. Because that's what I don't get when the girls around. I don't get random kisses. Okay, we'll go ahead and release the hands. They're going to come either side of that front foot. Tuck the back. Yeah, everybody's back leg in. Now we're trying to reverse the way that we came down. We're going to start to slowly press your way into the front foot and lift the back leg. Working your way into your stance. One more inhale here. Exhale, go ahead and release the foot far back. Slide that right leg back. Find your way into three-legged dog. Option to pulse the leg a few times up towards the sky. Good job. Exhale, go ahead and release the foot down. You can walk out the dog if you like for a moment. Option for an extra vinyasa if you want a little bit more flow, a little bit more movement.
I think I don't want to play anymore.
Okay, and when you're ready, inhale, left leg's lifting up and back. Exhale, left foot's gonna step forward. We're finding our way into 90-90 on this side. So back knee is right under the hip, ankle is right under the knee. Inhale, we're lifting up. Exhale, hands are coming to kind of cactus arms. Inhale here. Exhale, you're twisting. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Following your breath. Good job. When you're ready, go ahead and release the arms down. Inhale, this right arm is coming up towards the sky. Again, you could take a little neck stretch here. If you don't want to use the arm, you don't have to. You're taking the version that's right for this side. So just because you did something on the other side doesn't mean you want it on this side. When you're ready, go ahead and release the head. Inhale, reaching the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, the right hand's coming down, left in line with the left foot. You're working your way into your side plank. Whatever version of side plank you want to take today. Have a nice long neck. You're pressing into the hands, building up shoulder strength, wrist strength, core strength. Slowly, slowly, however you want to get there, you're going to step the back foot forward, find your way back into your 90-90. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, hands are coming down. You're going to lift the back knee. We're coming to the side, taking our side lunge, and we're in a pulse here for a little while. So again, if this is irritating on the knees, you're welcome to change it. We want that knee tracking right over the foot. So that angle of the foot just depends on what feels best for the direction that your knee wants to go. So if your knee kind of tracks more in, your foot might be a little bit more in. If it likes to track a little bit more out. That left foot could be completely planted or it could be up on the heel. Making these pulses as fast or as slow as feels good for you. Nice slow breath. Grateful for our strong legs. Okay, when you guys are ready, we're going to come back forward. Plant the hands, drop the knee. Inhale, lift up for one more time. Exhale, release the hands back down. Lift the back knee. Slide the front leg back. You're going to pulse the leg a few times in the air. Left leg's pulsing in three-legged dog. You do this in table and sat as well if you don't like downward dog. When you're ready, you're going to step halfway up. So you're lifting the right leg now, standing out with the right leg lifted. The hands hands could be on the ground, they could be on the leg. Again, that standing leg could be bent or straight. The leg in the air though is really active, really strong. Good job. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly working your way into kind of that twisty place we were in with the knee outside of the standing foot. And starting to drop the hips down. When you're ready, inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands are coming to the shoulders, and we're starting to roll it out. And you can make these really small, make these really big. And I like to keep the lower body really still and activate the core. Just try to move that upper body, getting lots of mobility in the upper body. You could do a few circles in both directions. And then when you're ready, you're going to go ahead and place the hands either side of that left foot. Inhale, starting to lift the right leg. Finding your way back into standing out, however you want to get there. If you want to add some extra movements, you can. When you're ready, go ahead and release the foot down. Slide that left foot back. Three-legged dog. You can pulse a few times here. Okay, one more inhale. This time on the exhale, the knee is going to come between the hands. You're working your way into pigeon pose. The knee is coming forward. You can always bring a block onto the bent hip side if you feel kind of unsteady here. Option to tuck the back toes in and pull the back leg back a little bit further. You might walk the hands back in line with the hips for a moment, get into a little bit of a back bend, feel your chest open. And then exhale slowly, we'll start to lower down. If this is irritating on your knee, you could take you could just flip yourself over and take a reverse version. Inhale slowly, we're going to come up. Hands are either side of the knee. Tuck the back toes, lift up and back. Option to lift the leg up for a moment, maybe shake it out, maybe do some circles. And then we're releasing it down. We're going to go right over to the other side. Inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee is coming in between the hands. Find your pigeon on the other side. Again, settle yourself in. There's always option for something underneath the bent hip side. Option to inhale and get into a little bit of a back bend, feel your chest open. And then exhale, slowly rolling yourself down. So slowly we're going to inhale, start to walk the hands up. This time we're just going to turn the hips to the wide side of the mat. And we're just kind of taking a wide position with the foot in. Yeah. And I like to have the toes kind of flexed here, but if you want to have them pointed, you could have them pointed instead. You could readjust yourself to be more on the mat. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, the left hand is going to come by the leg. The other hand's going to reach up and over. Alright, so we're going to stay right where we are. We're going to just start to move the right hand. So we're going to inhale, lift the arm up and down. Good job. Next inhale, we're going to lift the hand up. And then exhale, release it over towards the foot. So inhale, lifting the arm up. Release it down towards the ground. And then inhale, lift it up. Exhale, release it down towards the foot. So every time the hand is moving upward, we're inhaling. When it starts to move back downward, you can take it into an exhale. Inhale, you can lift it back up. Exhale. Moving with your breathing, with your rhythm, taking your breath as fast or as slow as feels right for you right now. Good job. Slowly we're going to start to come back up to center, start to bring the shoulders right over the hips. We're just going to change legs, so the other foot's going to come in, the other leg's going to come out. First we're going to inhale, lift both arms up towards the sky, and then exhale, that right hand's coming over, left hand's coming up and over. We're holding here for a couple breaths. Either the toe is pointed or flexed on that straight leg, and then we're starting to move that left hand. So exhaling as it moves down, inhaling when it moves back upward, exhaling when it moves back downward. And so inhaling up towards the sky, exhaling down towards the ground, inhaling back up towards the sky, exhaling down towards the foot. Again, taking this motion nice and slow, moving with your own rhythm, with your own breathing rhythm. When you're ready, next inhale is going to start to pull you up towards center. We'll take the legs out wide. The toes could be pointed or flexed. And inhale here, nice long spine. Exhale, start to hinge forward. And you're coming as forward as feels good for you. Inhale slowly, we're going to come up. You can start to bend the knees and just the feet are on the ground nice and wide. You can turn towards me or you can see where you're at. You inhale here. Exhale, this time we're folding forward. Option to bring the hands back behind you. Inhale slowly, we're coming up. This time we're bringing the feet all the way together. The hands are coming back behind you. We're just going to windshield wiper like we did before. Just kind of feeling how the hip socket might feel different than it did earlier in our practice. Alright, from here we're going to start to bring the knees back to center. Slowly we're going to start to lower down. You could use the hands of either side of the foot or the legs, or you can
I made it, and I made it for you.
slowly lowering down. Almost done. Okay, we're going to press into the feet. Inhale, lift back into bridge just for a moment. Heel to the left leg in towards center, right leg's up towards the sky. You're going to bring the ankle this time onto the thigh some more. As long as that feels okay on the knee. Inhale, when you're ready, go ahead and bring the leg back up towards the sky. Exhale, release the foot down. Inhale, the other foot's coming up towards the sky. Exhale, ankle onto the knee some more, or onto the thigh some more. Good job. Next inhale, the foot's coming up towards the sky. Exhale, release the foot down. Inhale, lift the hips up towards the sky. Exhale, slowly lower the spine down. Knees are coming in towards the chest. You could take some knee circles. And then we're going to start to move the hands out to a T. We'll start to rock the legs left and right. Next time they come to the right side, go ahead and find your twist for a moment. Inhale, we'll bring it back to center. Exhale, go over to the other side. Inhale, we'll come to center. Exhale, go ahead and release the legs down. Starting to work your way towards Savasana. If there's other stretches or movements you want to take on your way to Savasana, your final kind of relaxing pose, you're welcome to take any extra little movements, stretches, poses before you get there. a moment to just completely let go. How much can you let yourself relax right now? Allowing the mat to hold you here. Starting to notice just tension just starting to melt away. If you are controlling your breath, you're starting to let any sense of control go. Good where you are. You're welcome to stay there longer. If you're ready to go on with your day, you can start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Eventually starting to work your way up towards a seated position. Any seated position you'd like to take is perfect. It's fine. When you're ready, you're going to just take a couple closing breaths. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky, maybe even taking a moment of gratitude for the things above us. Exhale, release the hands back down. A moment of gratitude for the things below us. Inhale, moving back up, gratitude for everything around us. Exhale, moving the hands through center, gratitude for the things within us. Inhale here. Exhale the chin down towards the chest. Thank you for sharing your practice today. Namaste.